The decade that saw the rise of the internet also saw some great games, both online and off.
Victory will be ours.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 PC games of the 1990s. This list was very difficult to put together, as even with our usual one per franchise rule, and by limiting our choices to PC exclusives, we were still left with an intimidating 30 entries on the shortlist.
The boss told me to tell you not to leave early tonight.
So hang tight, this one's gonna be a doozy. Number 10, Star Wars TIE Fighter. Some awesome spaceflight simulators came out in the 90s, and while Wing Commander 2 just missed out on our list, TIE Fighter ruled our virtual skies. Unlike other Star Wars games, here you fight for the evil Galactic Empire, making it perfect for living out your villainous dreams.
Grand Admiral Thrawn, do not fail me.
It also had gameplay to match the innovative scenario, with a tracking HUD that allowed you to see where your enemies were, and variations on the TIE ships that weren't seen in the films.
The first TIE Advanced are now seeing combat.
Impressive.
Number 9, Civilization. Designer Sid Meier's series of turn-based strategy games went on to become one of the most beloved franchises in all of PC gaming, but it all started with this installment. You take charge of a civilization, which starts out small, but it's up to you to build it into an empire, while also dealing with competing civilizations through warfare and diplomacy. The massive scope and endless possibilities made the game incredibly addictive. Number 8, Quake II. This was one of the most seminal titles in the FPS genre, supported by both a great single-player and multiplayer experience. The atmospheric single-player campaign featured a stronger emphasis on story than previous titles by id Software, although the end goal of killing everything that moved remained pretty much the same. However, it was in multiplayer where things were really heated up, as it was so popular that it became one of the first esports. Number 7, System Shock 2. Ken Levine went on to become one of the most acclaimed designers in all of gaming with the BioShock series, but this title is considered to be his masterpiece.
Rely on your cyber interface. It just might save your life.
The gripping story has you play as a lone soldier struggling to survive aboard a starship where something has gone very, very wrong.
The entire sector is depressurizing and the blue vacuum shield won't last long.
The gameplay was equally groundbreaking, fusing FPS action with robust RPG elements.
Here's where you make your choice, soldier.
All delivered in terrifying atmosphere. Number 6, Grim Fandango.
But I'm your friend. My name's Manny Calavera. I'm your new travel agent.
I don't want a new travel agent. I want to go home.
Many gamers considered this graphic adventure to be one of the funniest games ever made, along with LucasArts' other iconic series, Monkey Island. But that is not its only virtue. The protagonist and Department of Death travel agent Manny Calavera travels throughout the land of the dead in hopes of saving the soul of his client.
Guess they couldn't save me, huh?
No, but there's still a chance you could save me.
Along the way, you meet a cast of unforgettably wacky characters and solve loads of brain-teasing puzzles.
Be good to Heart. Don't tear out Heart. Heart is good. Strong, beating good Heart.
Hey, is that my car?
A remake for this game has now been confirmed, so keep an eye out for that.
Tell Don not to worry. I'm not going anywhere.
Number 5, Myst.
I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened.
This puzzle-filled adventure was thought of by many as a title that would change gaming forever when it was first released. And though it may not have, it's hard not to see why.
Free from my prison on this forgotten island of Myst.
As you journeyed through the mysterious titular island, discovering the secrets of it and its caretaker, you witness a world unlike any that you had ever seen in a game before. You could spend countless hours trying to figure out the head-scratching puzzles. Number 4, Diablo. The PC RPG was becoming stale in the mid-90s, but this hack-and-slash hybrid brought it roaring back. Doing away with turn-based combat, Diablo created a genre on its own by allowing the incredibly satisfying violence to unfold in real time. On top of the addictive gameplay, the dungeons, monsters, items, and quests spawned at random for each game, making multiple playthroughs equally rewarding.
Bastard led us into a trap. Now everyone is dead, killed by a demon he called the Butcher.
Number 3, Doom. While it wasn't the first traditional FPS, with that honor actually belonging to its predecessor, Wolfenstein 3D, Doom was at the time a technical milestone with the super fast, hyper-violent gameplay that shocked as much as it awed. If you'd ever questioned how important this game was to the genre, consider the fact that before people called them first-person shooters, they called them Doom clones. We were also giant fans of Star Wars Dark Forces, but we'd have never gotten that without getting Doom first. Number 2, Half-Life.
I will admit that the possibility of a resonance cascade scenario is extremely unlikely.
Speaking of revolutionary FPS games, this title took the genre even further. Prior to it, video game storytelling had happened mostly through cutscenes, but Half-Life showed how you could tell compelling tales without them, or even without a speaking protagonist.
We've boosted the anti-mass spectrometer to 105%.
Narrative innovations aside, a remarkable variety of weapons, environments, and enemies made for hours of fun. Then, when you consider the modability that led to games like Counter-Strike, Half-Life is easily among the most important titles ever. Before we get to our number 1, let's take a look at some honorable mentions.
Yes, sir?
Number 1, StarCraft.
Adjutant online. Good evening, Magistrate. I'll fill you in on what's been happening.
PC saw tons of great RTS titles in the 90s, but this one was definitely the best of the lot, or of any other genre. StarCraft did what so many titles have tried and failed to do, both before and since. It created 3 unique factions that played entirely differently, but that were totally equal in the hands of skilled players.
Oh shit.
The game's legacy was solidified with the multiplayer, which is so popular in South Korea that it's a professional sport whose players are media celebrities.
To all the enemies of humanity, seek not to bar our way, for we shall win through, no matter the cost.
Do you agree with our list?
Stop banging your chest, you're gonna bruise it.
What's your favorite PC game of the 1990s?
Something on your mind?
For more starry top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Thank you, and have a very safe and productive day.